I think the most valuable thing I really gained from streaming was just figure it out and make it work. Like
Oh yeah.
like just get it done somehow.
Well, that's the thing. When it comes to other types of productions, specifically like audio, it's like there's so many. It's been around for so long that there's sort of like very standard ways of doing things. But with streaming, especially like at the level that we're at, generally, it's like super DIY, super low budget,
Yeah.
without any sort of formal training at all, because this just didn't exist up until relatively recently. And, through the process of working all these tournaments or like streaming and constantly trying to improve, you run into all sorts of different pitfalls and challenges when it comes to like the setup or when things go wrong when you're live and all this stuff. But it helps you become a more knowledgeable and well-rounded. I mean, it helps your skill set,
Yeah.
like your overall production and hardware and troubleshooting skill set. And I think that's one of the things that people aren't focusing enough on. They're not trying to think like, okay, how do I build my skill set as a person who's going to try to make something revolving gaming a career? Like people are like, oh, I want to be the next ninja.
Yeah.
Or I want to be famous because I want to be an influencer. But the reality is, if you just go about it, if you change your mindset and don't think, how am I going to be a streamer? And you think about it like, okay, what can I learn about production? What can I learn about streaming and content and marketing that, a lot of people don't know, which is why we're doing this podcast.
Yeah.
People don't know this shit because everybody's just trying to focus on streaming like 12 hours a day instead of trying to hone their skills and improve, which could then, let's say, lead them down the path that you followed, where it's like you started as a streamer and then do tournaments and stuff, but then you are now able to take different roles within XSplit that aren't limited to production. And
Yeah,
you have this...
and I think you can probably relate to this because I'm sure you've had to deal with it a lot, and I think it's also kind of, it's kind of how we met, right? Because I'm sure, when Cross Counter took off, you probably had every single person come out of the woodworks like, hey man, put me on the show, put me on camera, come on, like just give me a chance. I'm just trying to get on,
Oh yeah.
And
definitely. And that just FYI, that doesn't work.
Yeah. But you don't want to approach it like that. You want to approach it like, hey dude, like I've done like skateboarding videos, check out this great montage, like I've done all this crazy camera work. Anytime you need a cameraman, just call me. I'm down. Check out my stuff.
Yep.
Like when you demonstrate value, then people are going to want to work with you.